We got a red dot, folks. Welcome back to Akron's hottest and fastest growing show, 3:30 to go. I'm your host, Hank, and I'm coming to you live from inside the Bounce Innovation Hub. And today, we're going to talk all about the curated storefront. Okay, now, one of the things that we have openly been open about is we are not good at covering art in Akron, Canton, etc., and it's something that we are working on becoming better at. Okay, so right now I'm with Courtney and Julian. Guys, how are you?
Good.
Doing fantastic.
Say hi, 330, everybody.
Hello.
Okay.
330.
So, all right. So, before I go back behind the camera and run this interview, simple little fun fact: Julian was in my front yard, right?
I wasn't spying or anything.
This was like 2018, 2019. This was 2019.
Yeah, just about.
I think it was 2009. So it's pre-pandemic, and he actually played a complete set as a artist, singer, and guitarist in my front yard, and it was during a food truck show. It was literally the day that Johnny Lotes revealed their brand new food truck. All right, so yes, you're wrapped up in the story of Johnny Lotes with us.
I recommend the street corn.
Well, and you can get it in Highland Square area all the time, and now, obviously, in the last 2 years, you can get it at the Rubber Ducks games. Okay?
Yeah.
So, all right. So, right now, guys, so Courtney, say hi.
Hello.
All right.
Play ball.
So, we're at Bounce, and tell us about the space and tell us about this program.
Sure. So we are with Curated Storefronts. We have been a nonprofit arts organization since 2019, officially. And we started out as a project of the Night Arts Challenge. And we have grown, and this year we're leveling up, and we've got a party coming up this Saturday, which is a fundraiser supporting our efforts as a nonprofit arts organization in Akron. And we're standing right here in Avant Garden, which is one of 3 different share studio spaces that we have for professional and emerging artists to have studio space.
Okay?
Yeah.
Julian, give us a whole history as far as, okay, how did we get here today?
Okay, so as Courtney mentioned, officially we started as a 501c3 nonprofit in 2019, but we really started in 2016, as Courtney mentioned, as an award winner of the Night Arts Challenge here in Akron. And what we do is we take empty storefronts all along Main Street and other places, underutilized spaces in Akron, and we put art in them. Because we don't want to show economic decline, economic blight, or anything like that. We want to show the promise of Akron. We want to have people want to stay here and live here and play here. We want businesses to come and invest in our community. So that's what we do with art. In Bounce Innovation Hub, as Courtney mentioned, we have several studios, and that's our avant-garde program. We have studios that we rent out to artists, and they can come and do their work here and share in some of the other traditions that Bounce Innovation Hub has built up over the years. Some of our other programs include an artist residency program at the I Promise School, and that's coordinated by Theron Brown. Some of you may know who he is. But what we do is we bring regional and national artists to the school to create art with the students and show them that, hey, it is a viable thing to be a professional artist. We also have Outside the Box, and that's over by the North Side District, and what they are upcycled shipping containers, and we put murals on them, which you can see some of the work back here behind us, a little sneak peek at some of the artwork that's going to be going up on those boxes this summer. Another program that we have is, I'm drawing a blank, Avant Garden, I Promise, Curated Storefront, one more.
Curated Courthouse.
Curated Courthouse. We helped put some art inside the courthouse downtown. You know, going to court, almost never fun. Having some art on the walls while you're in there, can help brighten up your day. So we're really here to talk about leveling up our fundraiser this Saturday.
So, Courtney, tell us more about that, please.
Yeah, sure. So we are prepping for activating a space that hasn't been utilized in probably more than 15 years. We're taking a nod from the Bowery District in Welty, who named the building CE Link, which is 172 South Main Street. Julian will show you the flyer here.
Oh.
And so this is actually the future site of the Akron History Center, which will be a series of museums. But at this point in time, it is the only throughway between Main Street and Lock 4, right in downtown Akron. So it's the block of the Civic Theater. So for one night, we're going to activate this space and welcome the public to come and join us for a ticketed event that will benefit Curated Storefront.
Is that this weekend?
This Saturday, May 20th, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. You can go on Eventbrite, look up Leveling Up, a curated party, and you can get tickets.
Can they also find that on like anything else, like Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of stuff?
Yep, all over the Curated Storefront social medias, you'll find it, and we've been promoting. So we've got musicians, we've got contact juggler, we've got some regional food and desserts that will be offered, and we have some art experience as well.
You got some goodies you want to show us over here?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm following you.
Okay, so live?
Yep.
All right. So behind the scenes, right?
Okay.
So something that's really fun about Curated Storefront is that we can basically go into a space that hasn't been activated before, and we can visualize it and dream it up. And so we're in the process of taking a nice, clean, finished space, and we're going to add some bedazzle to it. And so we're talking about past, present, and future of not only Curated Storefront, but also of Akron. There has been tremendous infrastructure improvement in downtown Akron over the last 5 years, and we've been a part of that as well alongside them, growing with adding more public art to those vacant spaces. And so we're really excited to be in the CE Link building, or the 172 South Main Street, where we've got an entryway, 2 entryways at Lock 4 and Main Street level, and then a beautiful internal atrium space that you can see all 3 floors. And so we're going to add
some pizzazz. Some pizzazz.
And we want to just give a quick shout out to David Lieber, who's sharing the space with us in the meanwhile, while he prepares for the actual hands-on renovation that's going to be taking place in a few months for the Akron History Center.
All right, so real quick, tell us how people can get involved on 2 fronts. Number 1, how can people support you? Number 2, if artists want to become involved, how do they do that? So approach those two questions.
Sure. So as far as artists becoming involved, first off, any encouragement, like nonprofits love butts and seats, right? So attendance, physical interaction, online, social media, if you're paying attention or making comments of some sort, if you are out and about and you're taking photographs, you would hashtag us, or let us know that you're downtown visiting some of these spaces. Most of our storefronts or spaces, you do not go inside. It's just you experience it from the sidewalk only. There is one experience at the World of Wonders at the Polsky Building where we have public gallery hours. From Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, 4 to 8 p.m. And so we have some gallery liaisons. You can go inside a pop-up museum and experience that for free. And so any type of interaction in person is always welcome.
Yeah, all our exhibitions or installations, if we have a pop-up museum, they are always free to the public. The storefronts are you can view them 24/7. But if it's like a pop-up museum, then we'll post our hours. But it's always free.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much thank you so much. We got art happening. Art is happening. That's bounce, baby. Hey, thanks so much for allowing us to be here. I appreciate it. And good luck this weekend. Go ahead, bring it closer. Leveling Up. Okay, so you can look up Leveling Up on all the socials. Okay,
Yep.
It's a curated party for a curated storefront. All right. So thank you guys for the information. Wish you the best of luck. Have a great weekend. And that's all I got for now.
Thank you, Hank.
Hey, until then, I don't know where I'm going, but there ain't no sense of being late. Everybody out there, say goodnight, Shirley.